You were hosting the Comedy Central Showcase. It was a contest they were doing in LA, like 10 or 15 comics. You were the host, and I ended up winning that night. And from that, I got like Late Friday and Craig Kilborn. I had just been in LA for like 9 months,
right?
And you were there, and you're like, and I remember like just before you walked on stage, you were going to announce the winner. You're like, watch this, and you like tapped me like. I didn't know what that meant.
Oh, yeah, I gave you a little little heads up.
But I remember at the time I was sitting there. I was like, I don't know what that meant. Maybe it didn't mean anything. The guy hates me from 6 years earlier. And then I remember like Brett Ernst was in the contest, and I remember he sort of brushed past me like he was just waiting to win.
He assumed it was him.
It was him. And then all of a sudden you're like, Tom Clark, and I like got to move past him, and and it was just like such an amazing moment after 9 months of, bombing in LA,
right,
and learning the open mic system and not really getting, you think you're the big cheese in Milwaukee, and then all of a sudden you're nothing in LA. So that was such a huge moment for me. So you were there. And,
what was the venue for that?
The Hollywood Improv. Yeah.
Was that the world famous improvisation?
The world famous improvisation. Yeah. So that was the.
So that's the good thing.
Right.
What's the one of the worst moments of your career?
2004. New Faces, Montreal.
We're in Montreal.
We're in Montreal. I do the warm up night, and then I do the Friday night. I think it was. That's the big night for New Faces. I mean, this was still at the point where people were getting deals.
Right.
Every executive's there. There's no internet really for getting discovered. This was it, and I bombed, literally bombed. And literally in the newspaper, instead of giving me, everyone got a 1 to 10 grading, I received a bomb.
Wow. Like the graphic.
Like a graphic. Like they had to bring in like a typeset for a bomb.
Zap dingbats had to be used.
Why would that so horrible?
And I remember I walked into the hotel. I can't remember. They didn't even put us up at the hotel. We stayed at like a university, all the New Faces, because they wanted it to be a surprise. So I went into the hotel where they would post all the articles and reviews and stuff, and you're like, and you walked up to me right away, and you're like, don't fucking worry about it. It's gonna be okay, And I had no idea. I knew I didn't do well. I was like, I didn't really think anything of it. And you're like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. I was like, why is Jimmy Pardo comforting me? And then I walk toward the column with all the reviews, and I just see it, and I'm like, oh my God, like that's it. That's the end of the career.